Ever wondered why your dog suddenly barks at nothing? Well, it's not nothing. It turns out that dogs have some mind-blowing superpowers that let them sense the world in ways we can't even imagine. From seeing ultraviolet light and noticing diseases to sensing earthquakes, dogs are tuned into another dimension. Curious to know how? Stick around as we reveal 12 incredible things dogs can sense that humans can't, and why it is essential to understand this when your dog tries to warn you. And don't miss the last one. It's a really scary one. Now, let's decode the mystery of what's going on in your dog's world. Superpower number 1, seeing the unseen. Did you know dogs can see ultraviolet light? This superpower lets them spot things completely invisible to us, like patterns on flowers or even urine trails left by other animals. That explains their interest in some random spot in the grass where you can't see anything interesting. It's like they have a built-in blacklight that reveals a hidden world of colors and scents. Superpower number 2, night vision masters. Dogs have exceptional night vision. Their eyes are specially designed to detect the slightest movements, even in low light. This makes them natural-born hunters, able to track the smallest critters that humans wouldn't notice until it's too late. So, the next time your dog stares into the darkness, they might actually be watching something on the move. And don't be surprised when your dog seems totally at ease during a pitch-black walk. They're using their superhero-level night vision to find their way. Let's give them some credit. They're not just stumbling around in the dark like we do. Superpower number 3, hearing the inaudible. Imagine sitting with your dog on the couch. Everything is calm and quiet, and suddenly they start barking. It makes me jump from my skin. Why is that? Dogs can hear frequencies up to 65,000 hertz, way beyond our human limit of 20,000 hertz. This means they can pick up on high-pitched sounds from electronic devices, dog whistles, or even the tiny squeaks of rodents. No wonder they sometimes react to things we can't hear at all. Superpower number 4, supersonic ears. Ever wonder why your dog perks up at seemingly nothing? Their incredible hearing doesn't just stop at high frequencies. Dogs can also hear sounds from 4 times farther away than we can. Whether it's a postman arriving on our street or a thunderstorm miles away, they're tuned in way before we catch on. That's why they're such great guardians. They know what's coming long before it arrives. When your pup seems uneasy, try playing some calming music to mask those high-pitched sounds. Their super-sensitive ears might need a break from the noisy world around them. Superpower number 5, canine glucose guardians. For many people living with diabetes, managing blood sugar levels is a constant and potentially life-threatening challenge. But imagine a world where your best friend could alert you to a dangerous drop in blood sugar before it even happened. For some, this is a reality thanks to the incredible abilities of diabetic alert dogs. These highly trained canines are taught to detect the subtle changes in a person's scent that occur when their blood sugar levels fluctuate. When dogs sense their human partner's blood sugar dropping too low, they alert them by barking, pawing, or even fetching a specific medical device. This life-saving ability gives those with diabetes an invaluable layer of protection and peace of mind, knowing their furry companion is always on guard, ready to alert them to potential danger. Superpower number 6, empathy experts. Dogs are man's best friend, but do they understand our emotions? Yes, they do. Dogs read and respond to our emotions, mirroring our feelings with empathy. Ever notice your dog cuddling up to you when you're feeling down? Mine does it all the time. It instantly lifts my mood. They're not just being sweet, they're picking up on chemical changes linked to our emotions, like cortisol when stressed. They notice our body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Dogs can even smell our emotions through pheromones. This makes them incredibly empathetic companions, always knowing when you need a little extra love. They are indeed the best friend you can have. Superpower number 7, nature's compass. Humans have relied on compasses and maps to navigate the world for centuries, but dogs seem to possess an internal compass that guides their movements. Some studies suggest that canines can sense the Earth's magnetic field and use it as a navigational aid. While the exact mechanisms behind this ability are still being explored, Dogs are believed to possess magnetoreceptors, specialized cells that are sensitive to magnetic fields. Have you noticed your dog spin before they poop? Studies suggest they align themselves along the north-south axis. It's like they use their built-in compass to guide them even for bathroom breaks. This magnetic sense could also be the secret behind their remarkable ability to navigate their way home, even over vast distances. Superpower number 8, early warning system. Deep within the Earth, tectonic plates shift and grind, generating tremors imperceptible to our senses. Yet, long before we feel even the slightest vibration, dogs react to the subtle seismic signals. Their acute hearing, far surpassing our own, picks up on high-frequency sounds that herald an impending earthquake. They can also sense seismic vibrations or changes in atmospheric pressure long before we feel a thing. Dogs are remarkably sensitive to even the faintest vibrations. Imagine feeling the pulse of the earth beneath your paws. These vibrations, undetectable to us, send a clear message to our four-legged friends. Something is amiss. Days before an earthquake strikes, dogs may exhibit unusual behaviors. Restlessness, whining, pacing, even digging and barking are all potential signs that they are attuned to the earth's rumblings. While we may dismiss these behaviors as mere canine quirks, they could be life-saving warnings. Superpower number 9, health detectives. This one is wild. Did you know dogs can detect illness in humans and other animals? One reason dogs sometimes avoid sick animals is that they instinctively know something's off. They can smell chemical changes that signal infection or disease. A dog's nose is a marvel of evolutionary engineering, containing up to 300 million olfactory receptors compared to our paltry 6 million. This incredible sense of smell allows dogs to detect a world of scents invisible to us. Scientists have discovered that dogs can detect the subtle odor signatures of various diseases, including cancer. Studies have shown that dogs, with their super-powered noses, can detect these cancerous odors in breath, urine, and even sweat samples with remarkable accuracy. Imagine a world where a simple sniff from a dog could lead to early cancer detection and potentially save countless lives. Superpower number 10, baby onboard radar. Believe it or not, dogs can tell when someone's pregnant even before it's obvious. It seems that our canine companions often sense these changes long before we do. So, if your dog suddenly becomes your shadow, they might just know you're expecting. Dogs can detect pregnancy in their human families, often exhibiting behavioral changes weeks or even months before the baby arrives. Some dogs become more protective of their pregnant owners, while others shower them with extra affection. Some may even start exhibiting nesting behaviors themselves, preparing for the new arrival in their own way. Scientists believe that dogs pick up on a symphony of changes during pregnancy like hormonal fluctuations and shifts in body odor. Superpower number 11, barometer noses. Long before we reach for our umbrellas or seek shelter from an impending storm, dogs are already aware of Mother Nature's mood swings. Dogs are masters at detecting changes in barometric pressure. They can also sense shifts in humidity, static electricity, and even the low-frequency sounds associated with storms. Have you noticed your dog becoming restless, hiding, or pacing before a storm? It's not just fear of the loud noises. They are sensing the subtle atmospheric changes that precede dramatic weather events. So, the next time you wonder if rain is on the horizon, consult your canine companion. Superpower number 12, seeing paranormal. And here's one that gives people the chills. Can dogs sense the paranormal? Many dog owners have reported their pets barking in empty rooms, growling at thin air, or following invisible movements with their eyes. Some believe dogs can sense spirits or supernatural energies thanks to their heightened senses. Others think it's just dogs reacting to subtle sounds or environmental changes that humans simply overlook. So next time you see your dog staring into the distance, remember, they might just be sensing something beyond our realm. From detecting spirits to sensing energies, dogs navigate the paranormal with an awareness that leaves us in awe. What do you think? Are dogs seeing ghosts? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing dog facts. Thanks for watching, and give your four-legged superhero a scratch behind the ears. They deserve it.